means of a thousand. You stand out, move by hand.
Ah, where'd the video go? Hold on. My capture software is supposed to be up there. There we go. Here, I'm gonna mute that. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna unmute over here.
Oh, song is by a drug addict.
Oh my.
And one of the verses is, if nothing's supposed to last forever, but then what makes love the exception.
That's pretty deep, man.
I was not expecting to come into that. Oh my.
And the thing is, like, it knew what it was. The song knows what the guy knew what they were doing because it's still a pop song. So they also added in, y'all don't want to listen to the beat, you just want to dance.
Fair enough.
There's more layers to this song than I initially thought. I like this song even more now.
It's like onions, you know?
Hey, yo, fake Subaru, you're dancing duck.
So I can. All I think is the protagonist of ReZero, so it's just kind of.
Don't talk while your mouth is full.
A pizza.
Anyway, welcome back to the bonus stream for 13 Sentinels. So I just want to show. Yeah, just want to show. I did spend a little bit of time in battle mode, just trying it out. I got up to about 15 before I kind of stopped at that point, mainly because over here I already have the platinum for the game at this point, so.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep. Yeah, because mostly I was kind of surprised that where is the this one, the fully armed one. You just need to get the base of every weapon. You don't need to upgrade them or enhance, you know, like the Sentinels at all to get this. I was honestly kind of surprised by that, because I don't know. I kind of wish there was another trophy, because it kind of made the platinum come out. Oh, it was like, oh, I got that a lot earlier than I thought I would, kind of deal.
They're kind of handed to you, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and you care about achievements. This is actually on the easier side.
Yeah, like the fact that platinum is only like considered the second tier kind of says a lot. I think on that.
Yeah, it's not impossible to get it.
Well,
right.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm glad. I mean, there are some games where they make getting the platinum, they make like getting like the.
Well, I mean, JC, like, yeah, you can get a platinum in one route, but like, admittedly, even in like base Persona 5, like, you still kind of gotta work for platinum on that, you know. But not getting too much on that. Just a little weird, because I figured they would at least put that in to try and incentivize you on that battle path a little bit more. But that's not what we're here for today. What we're here for is this right here, because
we're going to make sense
Neptune.
So now that we have all the mystery files and the timeline at this point,
Patrick, I just realized something you should have done.
What?
You should have taken your icon at the bottom left-hand corner. You should have put a teacher's hat on and instead and a ruler. Yo, what with a class?
No, just put a pair of glasses and be Godo.
With the journal.
Yes. But okay. So, I'm not gonna go as deep as Nico B went, for his, because his went for like 10 hours, and we're not here for that long. But I want to kind of go through this and piece together, like, the order of events a little bit more, because, you know, with certain events, and my certain assumptions, having all the information now is gonna put some of that into a different light now. So, I figure let's first start off with all the 2188 stuff. Now that we're not gonna play every single scene and stuff like that, but we'll play specific ones and stuff like that. Like I know the ones we will have to in particular are these, because they're not technically counted in the timeline for like when we get a log video and that kind of deal. But
wait, they're not.
Yeah, well, okay, they count them in where the character was at the time, but not the 2188 stuff. Those are not in... The 2188, like, separate logs from this part are not in the timeline kind of deal. They're, yeah. So so we'll kind of go through this part here, and then we'll go look those up and just try and piece where those go.
That's weird, but I guess.
Like, I understand why it's like that. I just kind of wish that, like, 2188 kind of had its own separate timeline, you know? But, okay, so, transmission...
I mean, go on.
No, enough, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask, like, where, like, alright, so, we're just gonna stop right here in 2188. Because I think the only scene in my head, as far as like chronological order that I have in my head, is like after this one, which I always assume is the very first one of 2188, the long distance transmission.
Yeah.
I think after that is the one with the father holding his kid in space.
No, that's actually a bit down on this one.
Yeah,
right up close enough.
I think it's supposed to imply around one last switch. That's when the infection on 2188 Earth start going on and things start going to shit.
Yeah. Yeah, transmission between Kitaro and Natsuno. No, just as construction, the new colony rears completion, the ethics community throws a wrench into that plan. Unfazed, Miura shares his interest in the Pacific War, and the two of them look forward to the time that they'll see each other in person, because Kitaro is a fucking moron. I don't know why you would live.
I'd love to be in a war. I'd love to live during a wartime.
Just everybody.
Everybody
just looks at him, just like, "What are you, fucking stupid?" Like,
I'd love to just view that from the outside. What do you mean I got drafted?
You say that, and two other people went to the war times with him.
A lot of dumbasses here.
There are a lot of dumb people. So transition. Say learning 30 on AI who served under Professor Moore as a former teacher. They plan to recreate. Okay, yeah, I think this one was just talking more about how they do the colonies and stuff like that.
Okay, so question: at this point, has the nanomachine infection started?
I always kind of assumed that happened before. I always kind of assumed that at least somewhat started before this event, kind of deal.
I think you have to give. I think you have to figure. I guess that's more up to your interpretation, because the nanomachine event started once there was conflicts with Project Arc with Chihiro and the president Goto, and that's when Chihiro started selling at the black market. It's like, here, take these nanomachines. Oops,
yeah,
they're infecting everybody.
Because I always figured that this whole situation got started because of the nanomachine virus.
Yeah. Actually, I think I want to play this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think the other one, more and more, is just talking about the colonies on that one.
Property. There was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century. That humble little place stood. My grandfather often told some of his fondest childhood.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
No, it's okay. So the Project Arc started before the infection. Okay.
That's fine.
Cool, and then later it's like, oh shit, we should probably finish this project.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Grandma wanted to live in the Pacific War. I get, because hey,
because that's the time period she was from, apparently. So like.
But that's like the time period that her family got started in.
Yeah.
And out of all the ones that they have, I make some sense she would like to go back to that one. So I'm like, okay, her I get. Miura, so I still look at you and go, okay, but why, dude?
Well, yeah. She is.
Right.
Yeah, and she's living at 120 years old at that point.
I just so happen to. I need emotional support stat. And I need it.
Hey, Miura, it's time for your 10 o'clock. Fun time.
Yo, Miura, it's time for the hot tub stream.
God damn it. Okay.
Hot tub stream, I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
by one last switch, that's when the nanomachine starts to get
so when
bad.
Takatoshi learns of Natsuo Yakishiji's infected. Yeah, okay, so infection has definitely happened at this point. Yeah, to protect Orijo's allowed to retreat. Yeah, because this is actually you'll learn this later, but the father of Megami in the 2188 timeline is Juro. At that point, which I know that their personalities are wiped and stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter at that point, but it's still a little weird, considering the end, little...
I feel they
they
land...
The stepfather, like Jurors is her stepfather.
Which I guess doesn't worry as much as genetics compared to Natsuno and Yuki, who are technically biological. I don't know.
I mean, I guess in the end, when the fate of your entire human race is on the line, ethics really don't matter. It only matters to us because we don't have to worry about that.
True. Alright,
yeah, here is where they talk about the probes and where they kind of hint of Chihiro and Okino's relation.
Yeah, yeah, let me replay this one.
Yeah, this makes much more sense once you get the extra scene in the end.
Yeah.
Professor Takamiya, how are the projections on those self-replicating probes? The simulations look good, especially the survey range. We never expected a rate of expansion that high. It was definitely the right call to prioritize its strength as a group over individual units. These probes are pretty much living machines now. They self-replicate using natural resources mined from asteroids in their routing. They'll just keep building up and breaking down. An infinite cycle of self-replication on its way to its target. There's basically zero chance of the tech failing midway through.
About that.
Ongoing. Probably long after humanity's gone. Glad I came to an expert.
I mean, if the tech ran the way it was supposed to run, yeah. We interfered and messed with it.
Everything changed when Ryoko Shinonome attacked.
As a template for repair. And if it can't be repaired, well, fine. One probe down. We've got thousands more.
We got thousands of
There's such
humans
a
out there.
timelines in here!
I've already got samples and data from all 15. Now it's just down to launching them. These clones will go with all our hopes on their shoulders. By the way, what do we do about him? I mean, after that DNA test, we do nothing. He doesn't have to know. What could I even say to him? Not
Who are they
much, I
referring
guess.
to on that one?
Okino.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Goto used this log to prove that Baby Chihiro is this Chihiro by saying, "Oh, I know about you and Okino, by the way."
Okay, yeah. And then Ida. Okay, yeah, this one definitely want to see this one again. Now that I know.
Oh, this is.
Now we know fully
Oh, yeah,
about Ida.
Oh, Tetsuya Ida's call-out post. Here we go.
I don't know why I'm recording this. Still, not like I have anywhere else to share this. I was in the middle of a routine bug regression, and I noticed part of the final phase had been altered. The change was made in Chihiro Morimura's host. The setting change looks
Yep.
a memory overwrite. I don't know anything about the memory's contents, but it says the modifying user was Juro Izumi. Because someone thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy senior admin ID. And at this point, what the hell can we do about it? At least now I have proof. You're all hypocrites anyway. Yes, including you, jackass. So who even cares anymore? None of this matters. We're all dead anyway.
Well, Brandon, admittedly, at that point, I don't know if I would exactly call him douchebag.
Well,
No, it depends. Well, the thing is, we don't know much about this version of
Yeah,
Ida.
because remember, this is real. The real world version of these guys are entirely different from the ones that they had at that we know in the simulation.
Like he still had a point. Yeah, they're all hypocrites. But as far as like how Ida this version was, the only hint we got of that is the fact that his Ida being Ida, it is always Ida that's made Ryoko go, screw it, I'll kill us all.
Yeah.
actually, I can kind of answer that question because they did an interview with the writers regarding certain things, and
Oh.
someone asked about how was Tetsuya Ida in 2188, and what they essentially said, like, take the worst aspects of Shu and Ida in the second loop and just merge them into one human being.
Oh.
So yeah, he's an asshole.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the 2188 people are assholes. Like, admittedly, in this version, a lot of them. Okay, this
Right.
one I just want to rewatch because it's funny with context.
yeah, I love it.
I just want to rewatch this one for that purpose.
It is, with context, this scene is so unintentionally funny.
Couldn't tell there isn't much left of humanity.
Yo, there's only 15 people alive at this point.
Oh, 10. Hold on.
Yo, at long last, no, I can finally play Among Us.
My research on you as well, and I'm very
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Intimidate me all you want, but you're not leaving that room.
I will vent.
In order to raise research funds for Project Arc, you partnered with several questions.
You know, maybe Okino playing video games wasn't such a bad idea. He would learn about what he's trying to do here.
As the source of the infection on the surface.
I didn't intend for any of this to happen.
Your voice is trembling. Can't say I blame you.
I just wanted to sell things in the black market.
Don't plan on telling anyone. This
I just wanted money.
I never want to forget this moment.
I also wanted money. Die.
For your stairs.
What was that?
That was the bomb I planted.
Power generator?
That was the trailer trap going off.
Right away. Support if we don't.
When I do,
Oh, don't worry, I'm venting. I'm on my way.
The lock to your room's been disengaged.
just hang tight, Professor. I'll be seeing you soon.
Like,
I still question why they brought up a board, even though they answered that question.
I just think it's funny just for the fact humanity is fucked at that point. So what is somebody gonna actually do for you at that point?
I mean, I guess the logic that he's operating on is humanity's already screwed, so who cares anymore? The only thing I know in this search is that I have a job.
But like, does that matter when there's 13 people left, kind of deal? You know?
I guess it's a pretty kind of like, like, did he have faith that this project was going to succeed? Only 15 of us left. Screw it. It's still funny no matter which way you swing it.
Yeah. Kengo Ogata doesn't have a file in mystery files, I think, at all on him.
What?
Yeah, I don't think he does.
They confirmed Ryoko was the last survivor at 2188 after Ida said beep you and killed himself by himself.
Oh no, there he is.
Kengo Ogata?
Right under policeman.
Oh, okay, so they have underneath a generic police. Okay, fine. That's
Father of the 21.
hold on, yeah. He died.
Father of the 2188 Ninja Ogata, as well as the chairman of the Shikishima Group. He died in 2187, but he left behind a simulated AI construct of his personality. He is responsible for manipulating Professor Morimura and pressing Project R4, planning to revive himself through the use of the interlocutor and cloning technology on the new Earth.
Yeah, because that was basically the thing, was that Kenya Ogata was, because I think it was in another log, if I remember, was that Project Arc basically lost its funding, which forced Morimura to start selling nanomachines on the black market to get funds to get the project back on the ground, which caused the infection, and then, yeah, that Project Arc basically had to happen at that point.
There is a log. I think there's a log that we actually seen. Have we seen that log where we were in Alien Grove story?
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the last 128 one. Okay, so at this point, we gotta do a little bit of detective work now. So, to 2188, okay.
But I think that log that we started talking about actually belongs to Yuki-chan.
So this one we just need to fast forward until we get to
What?
what?
Have
Yo,
Yuki
don't think
Yuki
of
punched
like
the man in
that.
the face.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Message. Okay. Okay.
Why? Why did you temporarily erase your memories?
It wasn't me. I can't let them get here. So my partnership with
Ida,
Ida.
my dishonesty. You knew all along. Didn't you, Miura?
You might not know this, but you're a terrible liar.
I guess so. Why didn't you show me the data after it was analyzed? Because you took pity on me?
Some things are best left unknown.
I disagree. I should know about my own past, no matter how terrible I was. Can you link me to the logs through this message?
No, wait, this is,
Sekigahara.
No, I think yeah, this is where I think this is it. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say, that's not 2188. One.
Figure in nanotech research. Chihiro Morimura. She's a former executive. After she left the company, I allowed her to participate in the project was put on hold, but she continues working on it despite our warnings. Our company will suffer massive loss.
That's not the real excuse. You pushed for the acquisition of Newman Inc., and that initiated a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund.
What are you basing this on?
Morimura's Interstellar Development Project.
Yep, Project
It was
Dark.
one of 12 that were showcased for the acquisition. You used the project as a cover for the real use of your funds, but Morimura's actions threw a wrench in your plans. If an international agency were to catch wind of the situation, they'll definitely launch an investigation, and that will put you in danger of losing your position.
Are you threatening me, Sekigahara?
Like I'd waste my time. I'm an assassin. A professional. If I'm expected to perform my job perfectly. And I need every last detail on my target.
Sector 4. It's another colony that's still under construction. You'll find her research lab there. I'll be heading into orbit myself next month for an inspection. I want the job handled by then. And be discreet. I've just sent over security details for Sector 4. You'll also find a security personnel ID for your use. Eliminate Chihiro Morimura.
First, I'll have to confirm.
Okay.
And that was before the virus went
Yeah.
haywire.
Okay, so, Renya... Okay, yeah, Renya Gota has a few in these, so... That'd be the Inalaster and future Renya Gota. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Go to be like, give me the give me the exposition.
Okay, scandal.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise. By exploiting malefactors can overwrite. This technique has recently... These arrests come after including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another...
Kinda makes you wonder why the future people injected nano machines into their bodies.
Well, because it makes you smarter and shit, apparently.
Probably also helps with diseases.
Yeah.
Also, consider that you can get Goto's prologue early. You can find out the cloning plot point very early.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Newman Inc. The tech has been acquired by Shikishima CE.
Nanotechnology.
Hey, look, it's AT&T.
Now, even the human body can operate with all the power
Yeah,
of a
that's why they wanted it. Jesus, on that.
ambassadors have paved the way for any one of us, and we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global...
Yeah, I think that's
Isn't that a monopoly?
Basically, yeah.
This is the arrests.
Okay, yeah, I think that was it on that one. And oh wait, yeah, this scene I remember. Oh, I'm hearing a bit of an echo. That's right. But I remember this scene. Whoa, who am I hearing that echo from? Oh, Sophie, Sophie, I'm hearing it on your end. Are your headphones in?
Hold on, let me.
Okay. So I think I remember Okay, I'm not hearing it anymore, so.
Weird, cause it's my settings were still the same, so I don't know.
Huh, that's weird. But the future of Renegade, I remember this one was just the A conversation without A, so that one's good. All right, and oh, okay, this one.
Did she?
BJ.
Sentinel. Okay.
No, aliens. Okay, here we go.
I've switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that
Yura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Mira-kun.
What the heck? Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the...
I was able to secure a seat. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two, I never approved of your relationship.
What?
Mom! There's my girl. You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore.
Of course I do.
I'm sorry about all the
So
trouble with your
this has to be when, basically when they're retreating to Ark at this point because of the nano machine takeover at that point, right?
father.
Yeah, I think that's the implication.
That feels like.
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry.
Oh gosh.
The shuttle's about to take off.
You can outplay Yuki. You can outplay Yuki.
Yeah.
Still my favorite unlock. You find out that Yuki's her mom. It's like now you can play as her. You haven't gotten her.
It's only a matter of time until the...
Also, I'm guessing the sectors they're implying here are just colony things and not the actual simulation.
Because if it doesn't make no sense on that. Alright, seeking identity.
Oh, you gotta have BJ, yeah. I think you go to the left and find his dead body.
Oh no, he's dead. Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, he's not a alien? Wait a minute.
Oh man. Oh jeez.
Oh man.
Look at her.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, go on.
There are 117 planets under consideration for the project. Of those, the top prospect is a planetary system 12 light years away.
I don't think this is going to work. Aren't you the professor's daughter?
Yes, I'm helping with the layout.
For the migration ship? It looks quite small.
In the harsh environment of space, it is not possible to sustain life for extended periods of time. The ship will be carrying only our DNA. In the final phase of the project, humanity will be restarted.
So we're creating aliens. How large of a population are you estimating?
We're planning for 6 million.
And you really expect me to approve of this project?
If you just listen to my
6 million clones.
It is not necessary. This endeavor is nothing but self-satisfying. It is impractical. Now that my father has passed away, I am the one in charge. Research will be disposed of and the funds suspended.
You can't! Ogata-san, please!
Okay, yeah, so that's really early on at that point, because that's before Nano Machine and all that, that point, so, yeah.
Ogata, 2188 Ogata, a character that I honestly wish we would have got a little bit more of.
Yeah, because I think that's his only scene we get of him,
That's why I hate canon. That's why I like to hate canon that it went up like the, other versions of the Earths out there that has the clones on it. The guy that Neji constantly gets a fight with inside of his head has like a version of 2188 Ogata that's trying to get back into his own body.
That would be kind of that would be an interesting development.
What were you thinking, Okino?
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
Oh, the gays.
Professor Shinonome, Daimos,
Don't worry.
You're putting the fate of
Hey, I'm gay. Oh, don't worry. I know.
Relax. We're not.
still.
And hey, faster than code base.
We're not gonna kaijus to appear. Da, da, da.
Bandage Girl has entered the chat.
Got even a second.
Tsukasa, you're right. I'll see if I can
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
Because there were two in this scene.
Also, behold, two decent people, 2188.
Too bad about that, though.
Yeah, I think this is after Sekigahara did a boom boom.
Yeah, this gotta be right after that kind of deal.
He argued to cancel the plan. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed now. Too late to point fingers.
Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah.
Izumi-san shot Tsukasa, so I made him pay. Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida. They made it out safe. And me. The hangar's blown out. It won't even take 20 hours. I came here so I could, and now I'll die here. If I hope I live to my friends.
So this is after the affection, and he made sure other people got safe on board.
Yeah. Alright, so there's
I think
He
there's
didn't even make it to the Ark, but his DNA got preserved.
Yeah.
I think there's a mystery file regarding that incident. Of course, you have to go digging for it.
Okay, let's see if we can find that one.
Loop control key.
DZ,
TD.
Travel, control key, loop, terraforming.
The probes.
See if we can find like the attack on the Ark or something like that.
Yeah, these are all the missiles things.
Yeah. Okay, maybe around.
Oh, here we go. After Sekigahara blew up the power generator to assassinate Miura, there was a dispute on what the colonists should use the remaining energy for. The colonists either had to use the rest of the energy for Project Arc or use the rest of the energy to keep life support going. Okino and Hijiyama were for using energy to keep life support operational, while Juro and Ogata wanted to devote the remaining energy to Project Art. Eventually, the debate grew so heated that Juro shot Okino, and a shootout between the colonists broke out. Takatoshi was able to kill Ogata and Juro in vengeance for Okino, but bleeds out for a few hours later.
Okay.
So you're saying that Juro pulled an Ironwood?
Also, reading this one, okay, this was the thing I was confused of why they couldn't loop and stuff like that. So, because I read it in here. So, the 5,000 years, because the Daimos project has been going on for so long, like, they're basically at the limit where if there's one more loop, it's not gonna be stable enough to hold them at that point.
Yep.
On that. Okay, Kaiji invasion.
Yakisoba pad.
Okay, that's all the food on here. Let's see if we can find.
What are you looking for?
I want to see if there's like a file on the. No?
Because I also had the mystery files pulled up on the wiki.
Oh, someone put it on the wiki. That's good.
Alright, so this one is on Tomi from 2188.
Yeah, she's basically the terraformer professor thing.
I was going over there, but I changed my mind.
Wait, all of us know about things? There we go.
Okay, here we go.
No good?
Sentinels started up normally.
Hey, me. Hey, me.
How you doing, me?
We all came to save you. Sorry, it's a little.
Thank you. Access is clear. Don't worry. Universal control to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I would. Well, you're me.
So, what about...
Shukun. I'll hit
Okay, here we
There
go.
you go.
Continuing my report from yesterday. I ran the simulation. This was our 25th terraforming attempt. We believe the planet is a Type 57b. In order to reach a habitable state, the process took 1,008. No further issues up to this point. At Professor Morimora's suggestion, I updated the system on the command ship. It's set to monitor the final phase. Surface facility. Before any harm may come, it will determine whether the final fit, as the professor always said. Work has been cut, but I honestly can't wait to...
Okay. Not much on Tomy in 2188 either.
I think it was mostly just, yeah, it was only just to explain, like, them making the planet while they're in the simulation.
Yeah.
While it's currently unknown how 2188 Tomy died, it can be inferred that she died before Ryoko Shinonobe and Tetsuya Ida.
Log between. With the unlikely. That you may have a chance to pick up further. Sorry, hold on. What was this one?
If you're watching this footage, that means...
Oh, this one's the very
Oh,
end.
right. Okay, so no. Okay, yeah, because that's just them doing that. Okay, this was the one I really wanted to see again. Now that I have context on this one, because this is the only time we see 2188 Ryoko. Okay, I think I gotta.
Look for the.
There we go.
It was all a lie.
Is this me?
His love was nothing but empty words. Mr. Ida, he was using me right from the very start. I was such a fool. We are all that remains of humanity, and still we deceive each other. So filled with hate, I have had enough.
This can't.
Humanity has always been fated for ruin. Project Ark was a mistake, but it is already in its second stage. I cannot stop it. All I can do is derail it. I have linked in parts of the terraforming project. The heavy machinery will then purge humans from all sectors. If everything goes according to plan, the final phase will be reset, and all sectors will fall into a never-ending loop. What remains will be a peaceful world, finally free of humanity.
No.
This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its end. We have no need for a future.
I haven't pulled up in front of me. You want more detail?
Yeah, sure, go on ahead on that.
Ryoko Shinonobe was in an intimate relationship with Tetsuya Ida while the colony. The two of them were able to survive the power generator explosion, the energy crisis shootout, and the murders that followed. Eventually, Tetsuya Ida and Ryoko Shinonobe were the last survivors of the 2188 colony. Although he and Ryoko were the last members of humanity, Ida still found a way to betray her. When the details of Ida's betrayal were not explained in-game, Jurors Kamitani, one of the game's directors, suggested in an interview that Ida could have infused a lover's suicide with Ryoko, causing her to fall into despair. Whatever the case, Ida's betrayal left Ryoko scornful towards humanity and influenced her to maliciously tamper with Project Ark's third and final phase. Although the second phase's probes and machinery had already set off, Shinonobe used her administrative privileges to reactivate the mighty Kaiju Daimos code left in by Okino. She then linked the Kaiju spawn code to the terraforming machinery designs. It changed Project Ark's world to loop every time the Kaiju took over all the sector mainframes. Finally, with recording a law detailing her sorrows, Ryoko gives one last speech about how the real world will be peaceful without humanity's meddling. At least that law can Project Ark's data.
Alright.
She also, her death could either be suicide or perish from life support failing across the colony.
Alright, so now we're done with 2188, so now we are 2 loops to go at this point. The 3 teenager, the countdown, which is, yeah. And then After this, the kaiju get into here.
Yeah.
And then Okuno sends Juro and, sends, Juro and Morimura back. They end up in this loop. Yeah. Okay.
I think the implication is like Okino pretty much sent them to Sector 0 since that was the only sector available, implying the kaiju already eliminated the other sectors. So he unintentionally sent them into the next loop.
Yeah. Okay, and then this was really early on this scene. So, remember a dream Juro Karabe had? The two of them succeeded in destroying a facility associated with the Interstellar Development Project, quickly detected by the authorities. Okay, so this is when they're on the run. Juro gets caught at this point. Okay, actually, I think this one I want to rewatch. With the context on this. Now that I have like an idea of how the loop process works now at this point, so
this one's interesting since they don't mention the loops things until after game.
Yeah, cause you just see Okino come in. I don't know this man, and then you see Juro come in. You just go, wait, what?
I'm just a normal school student.
Why did you bring me?
Well, yeah, now I know now. Okino has no clue who this guy is. He wasn't actually lying.
Yeah.
No. We'll be requesting her, but it'll have to wait until... In any case, I may ask for your presence again.
Of course.
You are free to... Do not be alarmed. The bird cannot fight.
Okay, yeah, sure.
By the way, having that issue with Twitch where my chat keeps reloading itself. So there are some messages I will not be able to see because they're in the middle of the reloading process.
What is it?
And then
Kaiju attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Space Godzilla is descending upon us, so he's using his crystal lasers.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Then... Okay, this is the stuff I really want to know, because, like, we did Shu and Toby really early on. Way before the loop stuff came in at this point. So...
Wait, go back up to the previous one. Okay, that's the attack with Sector 1. So now we go... If this is Sector 3, I guess it's after the Kaiju attack?
I think, yeah, and I guess they switched sectors.
Yeah, or multiple sectors were being attacked at the same time or something.
No, actually, go to the next one. And they're in Sector 2, so they were doing sector looping, jumping.
Okay, yeah. So, memory of a dream Shu had. Tomi Kizaraki stands shocked thanks to her crumbled apart. And just console her, Kira and Chihiro come to rescue them. And reveals that his name is Tetsuya Ida. Okay.
Interesting thing on that one, it basically also confirms another thing is that Shu/Ida was originally supposed to be in Sector 3, but for the next loop, I guess Ida decides to move him to Sector 4. So with Iori, because we know that she's from Sector 1 with Juro.
Yeah, alright, and then amidst the nightmare that Juro Karabe has, the burning city, he slaughters the students one by one just as he's about to fire the final shot. Chihiro takes the final shot. Yeah, and then that's when he kills pretty much everybody in the last loop at that point.
Yeah. Also go back and look at the appearances of people. Look at all those.
Oh
dead
people. Yeah. I think for a lot of them, that's their one appearance for like.
Look at all those dead bodies.
I think it's just used so they can confirm who died in that compared to people like Tamao and Miura.
Okay, yeah, this one especially makes way more sense with the loop at this point. This one, because more
sense because Chihiro shot him and supposedly killed him.
Yeah, and then this Shu.
After that.
Well, hold on, because Wait.
No, this shoe is
This is an R shoe at this. Is this the one that becomes Ida at this point, or?
Okay,
This is the shoe that becomes Ida, I think.
Yeah. Okay. This technically he's originally Tetsuya Ida, but for the third loop he sent his clone to the Yamaguchi family in Sector 4, and that's when they changed him to Shu Yamaguchi. So yeah, he's still Ida in this one.
Yeah, and this is when Chihiro kill.
This is where it gets kind of confusing.
Okay.
Yeah. From what I understand, this is Chihiro from Loop 1, but without the memories of Loop 2. Because she didn't get saved in Sector 0.
Yeah.
Which probably explains that Juro from the first loop saved his data for Sector 0, so that's why he didn't regenerate here with Iori. I mean Chihiro.
You're Chihiro Morton. I'm Tetsuya Ida.
Yeah.
I was sent here to the year.
The future?
Future me? Wait a minute. But I'm from the future.
Yeah, but Percy, here's the difference. This is confusing because of how much information there is, and you have to make sense of it. Kingdom Hearts is confusing because there's a lot of stuff. Because they just word things really specific.
With Kingdom Hearts, it's a lot of weird wording and of them making it up as they go along, kind of deal. You can definitely tell, especially with how long this game took. You can tell that this was meticulously thought of throughout the entire way of how they planned this and that kind of deal. Because Nomura and Kojima kind of get in the way of them getting complicated for the sake of getting complicated, kind of deal. And it's also because of how this game structures its story and that kind of deal. Because you aren't given the information for a very long time. Okay, so this is when... Okay.
I'm gonna shoot a child.
Yes, this is when Ogata gets his nano machines at that point. Okay, and this is when Iori kills Juro. Or at least the old...
Yo, I heard you kill children, I'ma shoot you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yuri is me 2 years ago, so now we're at Ida trying to bring Tomi back to life.
Yeah, cause that Tomi was the... Cause, yeah, okay, this was the thing I was getting super confused on the first time through, cause... Yeah, the Tomi he's bringing back is the one loop ago. Sophie, do you have, like, noise compression on or something? Cause
That's weird. Hang on. Okay, when I mute and unmute it, it goes away.
That's weird. That's really weird. But okay. So yeah, this was especially the thing that I didn't get, initially, because we did this so early on. So, yeah, after he evaluates his UI, what's still happen to original 7, more and more grave for death of certain man, yeah.
And then here she explains the thing in detail more.
Yeah, it tells her more and more about the deadly explosion at the gate. And Tita lied about the murder. Crushed by her cat. Okay, yeah, so Ida basically lied to get Juro killed at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which it also kind of explains why only Tomi, Miura, Tamao got revived in this loop, because their data is technically saved in Sector 0 when they teleported.
Yeah.
So.
Then, okay, this is when he brings back Juro to try and get more information out of him. Runs in the post and their plans.
And this is not the first time he brought Juro back, because he's also done this a number of times.
Yeah.
To get
yeah, attempts to delete, but yeah, then he takes over the Tomi android and gets out. Did you even notice that? Swap place?
Actually, I want to explain one detail of cut content that got cut during the game. So when Tomi was explaining about the gate incident, she mentioned that there were 4 survivors. which you know that 3 of them, like the other 2 are Miura and Tamao. The 4th one was supposed to be Takatoshi, and he was supposed to be in. He was actually supposed to have a scene where he was in the Sentinel as one of the 4 survivors, and I think his only one story thing was that he got infected by 426, and they had to delete him before he harmed Robot Miura. I guess they got rid of that entire plot line, so there's just like, who's the 4th person?
He got hit by a car at the end.
Hey, welcome back.
Alright, so Ida notices that Tony and they have swapped places. Tensions arise in the air. Kisaragi describes her fate. Ida refuses to go on without her and draws his own conclusions. If he can restart all this from the beginning, Kisaragi can be revived as a human, not knowing what ever happened. Okay, so that's when he wants to force another loop at that point. Okay.
I'm gonna reset a Minecraft world.
Yeah. That's when he died. When Ida started to dye his hair and change his entire face structure at that point.
I don't get that.
Yeah, because he looks very different compared to.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's supposed to be the same person. Like, why do they look so different? Is it content?
The idea. Tetsuya Ida, I know that his red hair is actually dyed. So when he got his glasses, that's his original hair color. I think the idea was that he kept his hair dyed, so the Tomy that he's trying to revive will still recognize him.
Okay.
It was only after that Tomy's like, no, I don't want to do that. He's like, you know what, screw my appearance. I'm gonna
go
evil.
His facial structure also different, like his head shape as well?
Yeah, because
apparently it's still the same person. I guess that hair really helped cover his face.
I guess. Wait, it's only on the top though.
But here's the thing. It's just like when I look at Ida here. And then we pull up Shu, at that point, like, the face structure is pretty different on the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Where are you, Shu?
So, I think...
there.
I know in watching Nico, that's because he was so confused because he think, like, did he transfer himself to Android? Apparently not. That's how he always looked like. He had contacts and a hair dye. I guess.
I mentioned this a lot in the, I think in the playthrough before, but Ida, for the longest time, man, I thought was Goda, because they look a lot more visually similar.
Yeah, I know, right? They look more alike.
Yeah.
Also, you guys are getting confused about this. This is the way I put it. Look at high school Patrick, and then look at current Patrick.
But, like, I can at least see where, like, it came from kind of deal, you know?
Yeah.
I
still say when I saw what you could look like you could literally look like you could be your own father.
Okay, so at this point, so we are in current loop from this point on.
Yeah, ever since Ida transported back, we've been in the same loop.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, it's raining, go to analyze the mainframe, discovering... Okay, so that's just when they get the information on that. And then...
Yeah, I think at this point it becomes a lot more straightforward.
Yeah.
This is when they start to get the other pilots like Ryoko and A.
So
they already got Goto at this point.
Okay, so yeah, this is when they recruit Ryoko, and Juro is part of their group.
Yeah, I assume they recruited Juro a long time ago.
Yeah. Rika has discovered the initial kaiju attack begins with her feeding into Tetsuya Ida.
Also, some things never changed. Ryoko was still attracted to Ida. Ida still treated her like
treated her like shit.
Yeah. The only difference is Ryoko actually got to kill him.
Okay, this one I especially want to see with context now.
The area in advanced survey.
Quite the view.
Right.
I expect there to be.
We weren't prepared for them, and there was nothing we could do. But not this time. We will fend them off.
I certainly hope so.
We've managed to prepare 19 Sentinels, and we've had positive results in our battle simulations.
Now, okay, I think the other thing I was getting confused, so, what is the difference between this Morimura and, like, baby Morimura, kind of deal?
Baby Morimura is the Morimura that has the memories of 2188 Morimura. This Morimura right here is
the simulated one from like one loop ago. Was it
2 loops ago, technically?
Okay.
Yeah, Chihiro to hear more and more from one loop ago is dead.
Right, yeah.
You got Among Us.
Even if it means
Oh shit.
no. If we don't settle this, then I'm initiating Operation Aegis.
So you intend to close the loop that if you
No more loops, baby.
Look, if I can't have my boyfriend, you can't have your girlfriend, okay?
Time comes. We must accept.
in any case.
Yes. Then we'll finally be Sekiga.
How
Long enough.
Why the biggest character got so many versions?
Just as long without retreat.
You'll be the one
Is it to compensate?
As soon and you're gonna stop. Please understand, but I'll try to be more.
Sure.
As a matter of
Yeah.
for the Sentinels, you require a third.
Correct.
Then I'll update their system. Though I have to ask, wouldn't it be fast?
I believe, and I'd like it, depending on. There's a possibility she may.
Is that what she was? This
That's right.
Operation.
Yeah.
Alright, I had to go away, but I'm back.
Alright.
Oh, we're still on this scene.
This will activate the
Oh, it's still on.
Aegis.
Aegis channel.
Let's explain our main gameplay of this game.
Doesn't matter.
Time will see when it does, and in the we'll be the only.
Alright.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Okay, so then after that, yeah, that's when A uploads. Yeah, okay. More and more had locked up the data, but more secretly kept a backup alone, storing in some locking towards the yard to remove this at all costs. All ever harm. Okay, yeah, Ryoko then installs the Deimos code in, which starts at full scale.
Everyone's infected.
Yep. Thanks to Chihiro's quick decision making, they're able to force, but not before suffering heavy loss.
We all got the Godzilla virus.
Okay, yeah, and then this is their original timeline. Juro gets sent here from the last kaiju battle.
Ryoko got
Ryoko
sent to Sector 4.
and he steps in, uses authority to take her away. Yeah, this is when Ryoko starts having her memory problems after she gets sent back.
Yeah, she got fucked by the infection.
Yeah, then A has been forced there. Yeah, because A is in the beginning stages of it, but it hasn't affected him quite yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, and then, yeah, okay, yeah, then Tomi Robot comes in and saves him, right, because, I guess because she was still, because his data is stored in Sector 0, that's why he was able to survive the loop at that point, right?
Yeah, and he transformed himself into Tomi Robot.
Yeah. Alright, okay, and this is when they... Yeah, okay, so in Sector 5, when they were chosen to be in the robots at that point.
Okay, I think at this point, this is when Okino was in Sector 5.
Yeah.
Because he was with the other folks, but after the infection incident, he decided, okay, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, Okino warns him about the effects. Right. Whoa! Shoulder button. Then A, who is chased down by the military police. Yeah, because A's one of the first people to warp at that point. Do a shift, rather, sorry. Found nonsense, such as him fought a future version of Miura. But Sekigahara pulls out a gun and leaves. Okay.
Takatoshi's first scene.
Yeah, oh my gosh, wow. No, wait, did Takatoshi... Yeah, he's...
No,
this is his first
prologue.
So, yeah. As you expected, the corner discuss fight Hajiyama, discuss Orange's actually a man. Then the Kurabe house at that point. Okay, then as the kaiju escalates, Tomi tries to find her mother inside the cafe. And Chihiro are also inside trying to rescue her, but before her eyes, and killed by Jiro Izumi to fight off the kaiju. Okay, yeah, so And then doesn't that go into hidden data after listening about a cigar up here? Yeah. Right. Okay, so this side gets Ida to help out. Yeah.
Like.
Okay, yeah. Was this in Sector 3? Okay, yeah. This is right after Sector 3 gets fucked at that point, yeah.
Yeah, we're in Sector 3. Jiro, I think, is like the only one with the thing.
And
he goes on to fight for so long, literally killing his body in the process. Megami walks up, finds him in the Sentinel.
Yeah, and Jiro's memory gets wiped at that point.
And then Sekigahara comes in and said he died like a true knight.
He died like a real man.
The Yakisoba pod. Okay.
1 of 50 scenes.
Exactly.
Homie's like, holy shit, I'm in the past. Heck yeah.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I'm guessing at that point when Goda comes in and saves her, they shift her over to Sector 4 to keep her safe at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point of the timeline, Sectors 1, 2, and 3 are destroyed.
Yeah. Then, yep, this is when he loses all his memories at that point. Yeah, Kitaro, the scout BJ is Kitaro from, one loop ago, at that point, stored inside of, the Sentinel and later the scout unit.
The Megami shows up and it's like, Jiro, how's Majuro? Hey, don't touch him. He's very fried. Majuro!
Yeah,
and Juros!
Yeah, and then Tomi wonders why Jiro's personality is really off. It's Mouse 8 and Renya Gona has been called on. Let's ask for Jiro more. It's not.
This is.
Yeah. Okay. This is when. This is
where.
Yeah. When
Goda was doing investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Then. Also, when we get the first hit that Chihiro was trying to put 426's memories into Jiro.
Yeah. Okay. And then these were stand there.
Yo, we're having dreams, baby.
Alright. When you go to tries to use the gate in the science room, but Chihiro finds him in the object. Go ahead. Notice the change in their attitude. Suspicious of occurred. So yeah, this is when Chihiro really tries to get the when she's really trying to get Jiro's memory reimplanted into him.
Ironically, that just made her suspicious. Meaning Gojo's like, I'm gonna go do stuff, and then he accidentally reincarnates 2188 Chihiro. Whoopsies.
Guys, no, we are not 10 hour. We've gotten already into this time loop, and we haven't even been an hour yet, guys. So we're not gonna be 10 hours or anything like that. Don't worry. Then please stop.
No, never.
It looks like after finding from okay, yeah. The UFO dreams, which were the dreams she had from 2 loops ago.
Yeah, because Chihiro is also because Morimura is also putting memories into Iori.
Yeah, okay. Then she gets warped to shift, not warp. God, I keep wanting to say warp because I know that they're just different locations. Kind of deal. But okay, so another unit. Yeah, so she's sent to there, loses consciousness, but is discovered by Renya and Chihiro Morimura.
And then he's like, okay, but before then, I'm gonna use you for something first.
Yeah. Unconscious. Senior bed. Successful Natsu Morimura's logs. Yeah. Okay. And then going to spend time going through the previous logs, trying to piece information together.
That's where he also finds out about the extra clone.
Yep. That's when she wakes up. Yeah. Okay. The more of the old.
Yeah, Goda was trying to figure out this stuff really early on.
Yeah, like yeah. See, like this one's really interesting with Goto. When you see of like how much he was able to figure it out pretty early on in this game, like when you actually see the timeline on this, it's really interesting. Okay, so Ryoko is trying to science.
Ryoko's like, I have a gun. Let me shoot you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think at this point, this is like right before A starts to lose his memory completely, at this point, right?
Yep, and this is around the beginning of Tomi's story.
Yeah. Yeah, because, this is when they all get warped to Sector 3. Yeah. Yeah, so most of Tomi's was pretty straightforward, and,
And this is where she has her Ida moment with Ogata.
Yeah. Which is, like, Tomi should've... Wait, hold on, was this the same... Yeah, no, okay. I was getting confused, because this is the same sector, yeah. Sophie, Sophie, unmute again, your mic's doing the thing again. Sorry.
I need to figure that out later.
Yeah. Maybe it's something, it's something with your input settings, or maybe? Might be, I don't know.
Did you mess with your volume recently?
No.
Because it may be a small case of the like noise leaking from your headphones, and your mic is picking it up.
Could be like your dry noise compression or like auto adjust for volume or something.
Is something off? Because I don't hear anything different really.
I know occasionally there's like a small echo coming from Sophie's end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Tomi and yeah, because most of Tomi's story was pretty like chronological throughout, so
yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Tomi gets around to make this.
Like, oh god, as Tomi's story is actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah, she was able to transition quickly. Yeah, okay. So, this is when A and her warped after their little scuffle here. So, then they...
And Miyako died!
Yeah. Okay. Then the beginning of Yuki's story here. Roles in the major perspective of weapons development. Yep.
I hate cops.
Okay, and this is beginning of Shu's story.
Yuki-chan.
Yeah, at the beginning of Yuki-chan.
The Yuki-chan.
Okay.
I've been working up idle on television at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, okay, so how did Miyako get back? Kind of idea.
I think the system just realized, oh wait, you're not supposed to be here, and just rebooted her.
Made
her. They just pretty much put her back, but replaced her memories of her time traveling.
Yeah, you have to remember that Miroko's not actually a real person. She's just a simulated person. She's just like a simulated person along with everybody.
Now, if only it could do that about the kaiju, you know? Kind of deal. She's like, you're not supposed to be here.
Get out.
So kind of like, wait a minute. Hang on, I need to fix something.
Yeah.
Yori's having her love thing. Moving on.
Listen, the UFO is just like the UFO's playing D&D, and then he at one point just go, wait a minute, I messed up. Hang on, you weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah. And then okay, then this is regular time, so yeah.
Yeah, they're having. Yuki transferred to here.
Yeah, and Ryoko.
They called it an argument that day, but it wasn't really an argument per se.
More of a disagreement, and then Nenji does his other stuff like, "You're being an idiot. Bye."
Yeah. Then Ryoko gets very mad that her Sentinels being taken away from her. At that point, at this point, this is when like her memory stuff starts to get pretty bad.
Yeah. This is where Natsuno starts.
Yeah. Yeah, because Natsuno's also is like pretty straightforward on that.
Alien, yay!
Yeah, and then they get sent to that.
War of the Worlds. I get it. I know that book.
Yeah, most of Natsuno's story is like pretty back to back.
And this is where Sector 5 gets screwed.
Yeah, there's not much in Sector 5 throughout this story. Oh my gosh.
This is also where Miura's story starts.
Yeah, okay, so this was all, I feel like this was one of the Kurabe, Tamao Kurabe was, what I especially want to see on this loop, because I kind of got confused what was going on with her, through, like, the order that I was doing stuff. It's a little hard to follow on that, so.
Well, yeah, you had, this is the Tamao of this loop, and Tamao from one loop ago is the android.
Right.
Yeah, we got grandma, we got Andre grandma, and then this grandma, and then 2188 grandma, who is currently sleeping.
When he takes care.
Yo, man, grandma, she needs her nap.
You know, Goto, you could have brought the grandma with you.
Yeah.
No, you decided to be an ass.
Yeah, but the grandma doesn't have the Morimura, doesn't have Morimura inside her, does he?
Look, listen, if Goto was able to bring grandma with him, we would have an extra Sentinel pilot, okay?
Yeah,
okay.
There's only 13!
Okay.
Listen, I don't care much for grandma. She really should have got away with by that reindeer, although she was
okay, so now Tiny Chihiro comes into play.
This is where, this is when 2188 took over.
Yeah. So why did she wake up at this point? Was that ever?
I think they state something that Goto did something to trigger her memory back, which I'm guessing was in the logs.
Yeah, probably.
It was, Goto 100%. Goto woke up 2188 more and more too early, like really early.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at this point at this point he thinks that Goto thinks that the Chihiro that he knows has been hacked or something and is doing things suspiciously. So he thought, oh, if I wake this person up, this might be the Chihiro that I know. But nope.
Nope.
I thought this would answer all my questions, but it just left me with more questions.
Yes. Yeah, they're being chased by the black suits.
The Val's like, hey, you want to stay at my house?
Yeah.
Here you go. Usami's got a gun!
No fridge, starts to Natsuno and Tomi with bandages on their legs. Okay, yeah, this is when Robot Tomi gets to the school. At that point. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Exterminator!
Exterminator.
This scene is interesting once you know the context
yeah,
of things.
let's rewatch this one.
This was the scene that Sophie sent me back to rewatch once I got the context of it, and it was really entertaining.
He's not an imposter?
You said...
This is a dead end, you idiot, Natsuno!
There are 5...
She's right there. What do we do?
Hide in the toilet.
3.
Yeah, 3 Chihiro Morimoto.
This is 426.
Well.
Come out wherever you are.
Please don't make me use force. Just do as I say and.
Why it's so dark? It's a bathroom stall.
What was 426 going to do to Natsuno?
How'd you find me here?
Like, what was the plan to take over?
Yeah, he was just going to shoot her. He just wanted to shoot her, that's all.
What, yeah,
he just wanted to make her a player.
I think he transferred the key to Natsuno, and so she was the person that the kaiju were tracking.
Yeah, because wasn't Jiro's plan at this point was still to try and kill every Sentinel pilot, right? Like that was.
I think at this point he realized the whole Aegis system's like, okay, I have to go and update everybody else's code so they can work with that.
He I think at this point he realizes, it's one giant video game. All right, time to mix the players.
Of course, he's still a killer, so Tamao's like, okay, I'm gonna kill you.
Whatever you have planned, I won't let you go through with it.
You know Ida was full of crap, don't you? And you still have something against me?
Many people fell victim to you. That much is still true. That's why I have to destroy you here and now.
You're awfully dramatic for a machine.
And I'm awfully strong, too.
Yeah, so
Grandma!
Yeah, so this one is from
Really
that Karabe is from one loop ago, right?
Yep, that is one loop ago Tamao.
Knowing who you were.
Not everybody, Eric.
Sorry guys, we're on a budget.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
I'm just waiting for like the point when 13 Sentinels gets an adaptation and this fight actually gets animated or some shit, you know?
I would be disappointed if they didn't animate this.
All the Sakugan in this scene.
We can almost see this in anime adaptation, but I can also see how they can really compress all the info.
That's why I don't want this to get an anime adaptation, because they're going to press it to 12 to 13 episodes.
See,
the
thing is, I would still love it if they did intentionally still keep everything out of order, kind of deal. Or the way that they can maybe get around it is if they treat it like another timeline kind of deal, of like how the ending of this game had to just write their own version again or something.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. And that will work a lot better than trying to condense this story's game to 12
yeah.
episodes.
Anyway, 426 like, well, I'm grandma now.
Jason, it'd be 13 episodes.
Yes! There we go!
It would be 13 episodes.
It's perfect.
Yeah, 426 managed to transfer himself into Grandma over here. God was like, I'm gonna shoot you.
I came here, I called her for help, and now we're in trouble.
Grandma, why are you different now?
I didn't expect you to be here too, Miura-kun.
And that's the main drop for... Yeah. If you don't know who he was, you're Joe, what the fuck?
Let me just stand there and talk to you, and he turns me off.
Alright, Wally's off. I don't like that movie anyway.
Hey! Hey!
I joke. I love Wally. It's a great movie.
I must shoot you in the cheeks. It won't bite.
That movie sucked after the first third.
What'd you get?
So now,
what? I forget. Was her switch in her eye, or where was her?
It was on her cheek.
Okay.
And I think in the timeline, this makes her the first player.
Yeah, I think so. Of this generation, yeah.
I know that once once she becomes Erika Aiba, she starts hanging out with Yuki, and that's how he was able to put that into her.
Yeah.
Well, I guess of the people that get shot, she is the first one.
Yeah.
That get shot.
Yori's interesting plotline.
Yeah.
Yori returns to the station after she runs.
Yeah. So this is all.
Miura's trying to figure out what's going on.
Yep. So this is when everybody comes in. When child Miura comes up, she's just like, I am not your sister. Die.
No, my sister! I'm so glad you made it! I'm not your sister.
Die.
The mystery of time travel. Oh, this is where the...
Yeah. Thankfully, again, at this point, with, like, the Tomi, Miura, Natsuno, kind of deal. Like, most of this is in chronological order at this point, and pretty close to each other. I would like
to point out, the yakisoba pan man hasn't made an appearance for a long time.
Yeah!
He's just been gone.
He's just doing his own thing while trying to survive.
Hold on. I wanna just quickly go over to here, because I wanna see how far is it until he gets another thing. Oh my god! You're right! Holy shit! That's
he doesn't... The last time we saw him was literally when he was dying, and Megami saved him.
Yeah. Oh my god! Wow.
Wow.
That's a
he
long
doesn't get involved
time.
for so long.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to check this. When was his last scene? We'll go back to the regular timeline. Let's see. So, yeah, this is his last scene. Before then, when is?
You passed the yakisoba pan, Angel.
Oh, yakisoba. Okay.
It literally happened like 2 sections after he leaves.
Okay, so yakisoba pan. And then I want to see how far down does it take for him to show up again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
He's got a while, yeah.
Oh my. to here. Oh my god!
Yep.
Jesus! That's so
He did
long.
say he did say he was stuck in Sector 4 for months before meeting Okino, so...
Alright, then. The mistaken identity.
So there's nothing that he can actually do. He doesn't do anything until he actually meets back up with Okino. And even then, all he does is wait.
Then they go down the mainframe stop. Here you
Oh yeah, that's where, like, hey Chihiro, can you do something? I think it can do something. Wait,
Yeah.
you can? No, I can't.
They go to Sector 3 to find a UFO, but shot by Ryoko. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and this is where Natsuno gets stuck, and Yuki's like, where the fuck is Nachan?
Yeah. Yeah, and then she starts to try and figure out where Natsuno is now at this point.
Detective Yuki-chan on the case.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Guess for clues. Yep. So, yeah. Okay, this makes a lot more sense now having this in context. Okay. So, yeah. She is the rebel. She is Juro at that point.
Is not pure.
Oh.
You're doing amazing, Jiro. That's a great teenage girl impression.
Then Yuki sneaks into here, and she has a connection to the Sentinel.
And that's where she finds BJ that Ryoko gave him BJ, and Yuki's like, I guess I'll put him in here.
Yeah. So okay, so yeah, A's totally lost his memory at this point. Well, no, I think actually
he's in the process.
He's just about to lose it at this point.
Yeah, he's really close to it. The last thing he does, I remember, because he talks to Yuki. He talks to Yuki, who plays him that recording of himself. And then he wakes up in an alley with the dead Morimura.
Right.
Yeah, that's where Yuki's like, hey, you're not Erika Aiba, you're Juro. And then Juro falls off the bridge.
And then Juro.
And this...
When we get to that alleyway, that A story really is where we
okay, this is the part where Izumi got himself into this Juro's body.
Okay, I want to see this one again.
Yep.
It's dark out already. Fine.
I got movies. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry it had to come to this.
If only you must think Bagheera.
Nobody else walked into this. Just Juro.
Quit stalling.
Yo, Miura's being kind of suspicious. No, you.
I insist.
Yo, what'd you say?
Grandma, hold up.
Grandma, are you
just
okay?
got stopped by a high schooler who, for some reason,
I think she's an
had a
android.
gun.
Is this a... If that's the case...
I'm gonna take my body back.
I could use you. Hang on, hold on.
Weird bit.
I'm gonna use your body,
Oh
and then
my.
turn myself into a talking cat.
For real though, 426 got so lucky here.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I know.
He even admitted himself that today's my lucky day.
I got good.
I'm Caspar, bitch.
He came up with this
My friend's a
design
ghost
fair.
or-
He came up with this personality real quick, kind of deal.
Hold on, I was attacked.
Big fast motherfucker.
No,
Is
you
this what
did.
he wants to look like? Like, what's the story behind this design?
he
Sophie,
was
check
tired.
the cut content. They're
He
throwing
was
information.
tired of being a grizzled old man and just wanted to be a fearless teenager now at this point.
Wait.
Oh, snap, Adam. Come on, I'll help you get rid of. Just pick it up.
It must be.
Alright, okay, so, at this point, that's what Fluffy...
This is when the cat appears.
Yeah. Shit,
So-
dream. Okay, so, tell us about the dream, yeah. Then Yuki gets to Sector 3 and finds Natsuno trapped there. Then the Kurave house. Yep, then the contract.
Oh, this is where they start shooting.
Yeah.
This is where Miura gets his wake-up call.
Yeah.
Okay, this is when Shu's stuff starts to be important.
Yeah. Okay, so the stuff with this Tomi of how did she get into the satellite?
The satellite, I think, is supposed to be her Sentinel that got shot up into space.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I guess, and I guess she's how it became a Vocaloid that way too.
Yeah. Well, Roxas, we've been done with the mech stuff for a while. The game that will be next is the one that wins the poll after this stream. So yeah.
He finally appears.
He appears once again. And
oh, this is where Jurors Prologue starts.
You start the game halfway through the timeline. Oh my gosh, kind of deal.
Yep.
No wonder you don't understand fucking anything in the medical record. Okay.
I accidentally activate my Sentinel.
I actually want to rewatch this one again. Now that I'm giving full context on this one. Well, mostly on the last part. Yeah.
The Sentinel isn't responding.
You know this guy?
The activation. I know I did it. Why won't it start?
Miura-kun.
Sure.
What's wrong? You look up. Do you feel sick?
I'm fine.
You're
fluid.
Did it just...
Sorry, but you should...
What the... My hand's lighting up too.
So that's how he got the transfer for his activation code at that point?
I think it was explained that since he encountered Miura, he was like, it kind of activated his... The same thing happened when Ryoko and Yuki met. You noticed that their stuff started to glow too?
Okay, yeah.
Juro, look what you did! Silly Juro!
Wait, it looks...
That's... You idiot, what are you doing? Send that thing back! I did that? Okino's damn code. He added a forced activation protocol. Well, this'll be interesting.
Are you...
You leave me no choice. I'm gonna need you to forget about this for now.
But yeah, Miura doesn't see him.
Okay, yeah, that means a lot different at that point. Now that I have to
has a lot different when now that you know everything.
Yeah, I know. Right? Give her a witch. Then
that was a particularly planned scene.
Yeah.
Here's when the gays meet.
Yep. Into it.
Halfway through the timeline.
This is when he goes around thinking about the different sea.
Hey, look, Takatoshi, you have relevance.
Yeah, Takatoshi. Oh yeah. That's when Ogata just gets the foot beat out of him for no reason. Remember that?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that Ogata's story hasn't started yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's what he goes through.
Speaking of which.
Okay,
his story is coming up soon.
Okay, so unable to detect decode signal from him, they discover that a person sending out the signal has changed. As Okino examines further, however, he finds clues towards the signal broadcast within Okina's break. Okay, wait.
Okay, the idea was that Ogata was the original key holder that was tracking the kaiju, and I'm guessing once 426 was trying to update the code, he just decided, I might as well move the key to Natsuno, so there we go.
Okay.
It was probably easier that way because Natsuno was the closest one nearby.
And finally Ogata's story properly kicks in now.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Find the decode.
Yeah.
So you say poor guy, but Ogata, you find out more in Ogata's story than you do in Ichiyama's story.
Yep, okay, he finds stuff held captive. Ogata is told the events of the station were all inside this. Yep.
Actually, you know what? No, that's not entirely true.
Oh wait, actually I wanna... Okay. God. Key.
I think this was supposed to be red herring, I think. Cause
yeah, I think so. That doesn't make sense.
The League of Darkness was never brought up again after this.
Yeah. Okay.
League of Darkness was probably just something that Ogata came up with in his head.
Oh, this is. Oh yeah, this is where Megami comes to rescue Ogata and
I like that.
Takatoshi.
I like this last sentence here. Instead of Yakisoba Pod, she pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Oh
yeah. You know what? Not sure, Megami. Take this W. You deserve it.
Okay, Ninja got escapes facility. Yeah.
And this is where I think Okino found Takatoshi's shot. Like, you know what? Let me check your brain real quick.
Make sure you're all right. Takatoshi. Yep. Okay, that's when the loop back happened.
Oh yeah, this is where he finds out about the logs.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the key was never brought up again because Ogata didn't want Nasuno to get involved with these guys who knocked him out and they dragged him into a chair. So he never told them that Nasuno had the key, so they never found it.
Yeah.
And then sorry.
I guess once Ogata escaped, Okino and Takatoshi's pretty much like, well, we can't find the key now. Let's try something else.
Yeah. Then this is when A comes in and it's like, my memory's about to be wiped back up anything you possibly can.
Yeah, Okino, can you do the thing that you did with your brain?
Yeah. Right, so it's like our high school. Then Takatashi says just, oh no.
Oh yeah, Takatoshi's like, hey, is my world actually destroyed?
Yeah. Then Tomi goes to the shrine. Miniature back.
I caught you! Person.
Yeah, okay. Then there more
the end of Iori stuff.
Okay, I actually want to see this one again. Now that, because this was definitely way later on.
Yeah, this is right. Yeah, this is during late A, Sekigahara's being like, yeah, memory thing.
It'll happen here. Just as you saw it, this town will...
If that's why you both divide the
Not Mori. At this point.
Us?
The compatible ones. You're one. But this world is...
Huh?
Would you like to come with? We can go back. The city may go... 16 more years. We'll win.
What about me and Sword?
They'll be attacked. But your parent... Chihiro Mori, you're no...
They're my fam...
If you decide...
I don't have a choice. In that case, just like it, I'll fight.
And how do you plan? Juro...
Figure it out!
Ryoko-san, I can't afford this.
Oh.
That's the kind of... I don't deserve... Do you get it?
A-kun.
Yeah, that's the part I really want to see on this one.
She looks just...
Why did you bring her?
To expose yours, she has a right.
Miss Mori...
Go on.
Miss...
Go on.
Is it true? Are my dreams real? Why would you...
If you're not gonna talk... You wanted to write your memories and personality onto so you could someday take...
What?
She was trying to assume you...
Fine, I'll explain. That was, but things have changed.
Oh?
Operation Aegis.
So then, what's going to happen?
Well, I hadn't gotten to... You'll continue on. You do carry my memory. But even that process was left incomplete. Thanks to him, my memories are nothing but dream...
You mean...
426.
No. If it were up to me, I would have changed him back into the old Izumi-kun.
Oh, your memories, I understand.
Is that why you transplanted? It can't be. Tell me you're real.
She's not lying.
Yes, I transplanted memories into Tamao Kurabe and Shu Amiguchi. I had to deliver on a promise I made.
But there has to be a reason they were compatible. That's what I need to know. That's why I called you here.
truth is, I am no longer human. When the reset occurred, the world that I was in was taken over. At that time, the real me died.
Then what are you now?
An illusion produced by universal control. That's all that's left of me. You're...
Isn't Sector 0 going there allows you...
The concept of living through a reset is something of a misunderstanding. In short, Sector 0 is unique. Going there is not akin to a typical sector ship. Instead, it scanned me in as data. And with that data, universal control did its work. It created a perfect replica of me in the...
So that's what a...
There are 15 humans capable...
What plan?
The plan made in the year 2188. But I'm no longer a part. I'm nothing but a doll. I'm incapable of...
So you turn to the version of you, Iori Fuyusaka. That's how you plan to
Sekigaharuka, I gather you intended to make you...
You would be correct.
And you plan to put a stop to...
Yes.
Huh? Are you going to shoot me right...
You can't...
If Operation Aegis were put into motion, this world would be cut off from universal control. What would become of you then?
Data stored in Sector 0.
In other words, human or not. So that's the way it is. Ryoko-san and I, we never had a way out.
Bruh.
Really? Okay.
She overheard that. She overheard that. She just went, "Oh man, I can't believe that I'm messing up my own plan." Well, I guess I'm committing suicide. Or is it murder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where...
There you two have some kind of love with each other. Yeah.
Oh, this... Yeah. This... The back-to-back between Shu and Juro.
Now let's go.
This is where we find out that our world is actually flat.
Okay, after Yoko discovers some data that's been erased to find out. Well, let's check that. Yep. Oh shit, this thing flies!
Why am I flying to space?
And it's not magic. Liar.
Oh, this is where she starts to shoot Tomy.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is where she shoots Tomy. Gotta get mad.
The Ori's shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is when Juro realizes, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is the part where Mega Man just goes around and starts capping people.
And, okay, Shu's finale starts.
Yeah. Yeah, then he goes into here and confronts Ida. Yeah, Ida's gone for like a good portion of this story at that point, I kind of noticed.
And then the next scene, he dies.
Yep. Who's been waiting for her? Okino performs the chef. Then...
Yeah, they go back here, they save Shu and Natsuno.
Yeah. Then Ryoko comes back, and this is when her memory loss kicks in at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then Deja Vu, yeah.
I have been to this place before.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Starts having her memory.
Oh, this is when Ryoko learns, oh wait, I killed him?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think since Ryoko never got shot, I assumed that when Shiba came in and tried to erase Juro's memory, that's when he puts in the updated nanomachines in her.
Yeah. Secrets, smell android, yeah.
We found dead grandma.
Yeah. I always just assumed that since Ryoko could already pilot a Sentinel, that she was already a player, didn't need to get shot.
Well, I think of that she needed new new nano machines because her her older ones were incompatible at that point. With this.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Also, I think I solved my the chat loading problem with Twitch.
Yay!
It turns out the chat doesn't work very well with my VPN.
Yeah. Okay. And this one they were trying to get the code from Juro, and then
it's a video game, guys.
Then the Sentinel transfer at that point.
And then Sekigahara dies.
Oh yeah.
No, go back.
And now his story begins.
More meets her end at the hands of the girl.
Yeah, more commit suicide? I don't know. If a version of you kills you, is that murder or suicide?
Dude, this is when Goda's stuff really kicks in now.
Goda's like, okay, I think I got everything cleared now.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of surprised Child Mioramura actually isn't as big of a player as I thought she was, honestly, looking at this timeline again. Kind of deal. Because she only really kicks in around the end, honestly.
I think it's more so Godo figured her out and pretty much stopped her before she did anything. Like, actually, before you actually do something bad, how about we make a deal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you find her first with doing Mioras, and then she sporadically shows up throughout the story, and she's usually with Godo. And oh no, she's not really doing anything to interfere with it, to really interfere, because Godo's stopping her.
And that's where A got his stuff updated with the cat.
Yep, and then... Yeah, Okinawa's left behind, and Takatoshi needs to get back in. So, this is when Zack up, they get back into here, Okinawa. So yeah, this is when Okinawa passes away at that point. And it's like uploaded
when BJ passes away.
Yeah. Yeah, when BJ is passed away.
I care about one of those things.
Yep, also false girl. And okay, not to know. Okay, yeah, this one that happened.
Okay, Sekigahara's ending.
Yep.
And this is where Megami starts to wrap up.
You know, and if we're just talking the timeline, Sekigahara figured out his story really quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, we essentially, actually, since we played Sekigahara's late, we essentially played it the right order.
Yeah. Invincible skill. Okay, this is...
In the timeline when he's actually trying to remember what happened, he actually figures it out pretty quickly, not gonna lie.
Then everybody calls the Sentinels in at this point for the final battle.
Yep, final battle.
Okay, this one I want to replay for specific reasons, because I remember us talking about this one before. Yeah. Because I want to check a line of dialogue in here.
Oh, I know the one you're checking. I know exactly what you're checking. I remember you bringing this up.
Yeah.
I'll go.
No, your Sentinel's already towel-handled it.
Didn't you just dismount?
I don't give a shit about my limits. I love you.
Yeah, okay, so yes, he did confess at that point, so like...
Yeah, but I was thinking in his mind, that's really a confession?
Also, since you talked about breaking limits... Hold on, hold on, what are your attacks? Hold on.
Play it.
Beautiful. But yeah, what? Saying that you love a person is not the same as a confession? What? Like...
Depending, like depending on the person you talk to, they're two different. I
don't know. I feel like love implies more than like kind of deal, you know?
But I mean,
I guess he wants an actual confirmation from Tomy.
I mean, but this is also not the first time we see it. Just like someone goes, "I love you," runs off to do a thing, and later goes, "All right, let's try this again, but for real."
Yeah.
Also, this is where Goto said he actually had a thing with Morimura.
Yeah.
That was a thing. Cool.
that was a plot point, like, dropped pretty hard, honestly, on that. Alright, this is when they warp everybody in. Yeah. And this is when they start trying to find a way out.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's pretty much the ending.
Yeah, then they go out. Yeah, then it pretty much just wraps up at that point.
Yep.
And then fanfiction.
Fanfiction.
Yeah, the fanfiction. Yeah, that actually didn't take as much time as I thought it was going to, honestly.
Well, that's because you didn't go through all the mystery files.
Oh, God.
Listen, Patrick, you need to read the mystery file about the Yakisoba pod.
Well, hold on.
Like,
Yakisoba pod.
I know that Nico stream, he went to really specific details and whatnot, just
yeah. So where is it? Where's the thing? Ah, there we are!
a processed food that combines sweet and salty yakisoba with a slightly sweet hot dog bun. Takatoshi Hijiyama's favorite thing to eat. Because he once let a yakisoba pod go to waste after a punk knocked it from his hand, he decided the proper etiquette is to empty it somewhere alone so that no one can enjoy it, so no one can interfere. Okay.
Megami Takatoshi blessed Hijiyama with Prosoki Pop. When he happened to pass by her, I was about to collapse from hunger. This is the moment Yakisoba Pop became Hijiyama's favorite food, as well as the reason sarcasm.
Okay,
so,
if we're going over Yakisoba Pan, we gotta go over Hamburger.
Well, is Hamburger in here? I don't know if
it's down there.
There it is!
Yeah, I see it. Sophie, read it.
Hamburg steak that Megami Yakushiji made. Guitar
that's
You don't get to read it.
Favoritism, I see. Kitaramiya praised it, saying that he has never had anything so delicious. It's also Jiro Karabe's favorite dish. Juices ooze out of the soft patty. Miura claims that it's the greatest culinary invention in history.
That picture does look pretty appetizing.
Beautiful.
Actually, hang on. There's a very important thing regarding this.
Yeah?
Apparently, when asked during the spoiler interview, there was a question asking what would be Hijiyama's reaction to eating hamburger. He said that that pretty much what he said is like, America is the most fearsome country we ever had. Because the food's delicious.
Curse you, America, and making something that's just as good as my yakisoba.
Like, yeah, it's good. Maybe not as good as yakisoba pod.
I the thing is, when I tried to look up hamburger and stuff like that, I got confused because I was like, wait, is it actually a food? Like, kind of deal? And I was like, no, okay.
Just Hamburg steak.
Yeah. So all the food, that but
the motorcycle is very important.
Yes, it's very important to the lore. Good. I can go that way. There we go. Yeah. I will definitely say having the timeline helps make it a lot more things clear at this point. Going through this now, because God. Yeah, like I think most of my questions have been pretty much like cleared up now as we went through it again, kind of deal.
Neat.
yeah, I guess that's kind of it for 13 Sentinels at this point, because not much else I can do other than destruction mode, because, like, I think because I got up to battle 15 in this, yeah, in here, but, so, yeah, I definitely enjoyed my time with 13 Sentinels. I feel like most of what I wanted to say was kind of stuff that we did last time at this point, but, yeah, so I guess at this point, let me go check out what the poll is now for gaming voting, since I'm basically closing that off now. So let's see what will
Who won?
Okay, oh wow! Okay, Mario and Luigi ended up winning that one with 17 votes on that one. Because that was really close between that and Kirby Triple Deluxe, because that had 13 votes. Sly actually made a bit of a comeback, because that got 12 on that one. Then Soul Calibur Weapon Master did stand a chance, so... yeah, so... whatchamacallit? So, Mario and Luigi will start up on Saturday then, at that point, and this will be the last stream without webcam. So, from now on, it will be back to seeing my face as normal, but...
yeah, we can see that beautiful, beautiful mustache and beard.
I mean, okay.
Oh my.
So, yeah. I guess not much else to say. So, I definitely have fun. I'm really glad I was able to sit down and do this. And, yeah, so let us go find someone, to raid now. Let's see, who is streaming? Oh, Trav is, streaming. Okay, I think raid with, Yoki-sama, with, Yoki-sama-ban, I think, for that. Because, like, that's the least spoiler thing we can stream, that we can raid with, I'd say.
Yakisoba.
Onwards!
Yakisoba-ban. Alright. Well, that's the end of 13 Sentinels. Have a good night, everyone.
We did it!
Yeah! Bye.